Welcome back, Cules. The Champions League draw has just been made in Monaco, and Barcelona are heading straight into a group of death with PSG and Chelsea. Vice President Rafa Yuste has spoken out about the challenge, while big transfer drama continues around Fermín López as Chelsea push with a massive offer, and even Newcastle are now ready to join the race. On top of that, PSG President Al-Khelaifi has reacted to facing Barça, and we've got some worrying injury news about young talent Landry Farré. Stick with me because we're breaking down all the latest Barça news right here. Barcelona Vice President Rafa Yuste was the club's spokesperson at the UEFA Champions League draw in Monaco on Thursday, and the club chief reacted to Barça's draw, which includes monster clashes with Paris Saint-Germain and Chelsea. It's already an honor for us to be in this event, which is the best competition in the world, and I can say that we'll have to work with humility to fight for what all of us Cules yearn for, which is to win the Champions League. We respect each opponent enormously, and as Flick says, we'll give it our all, taking it step by step. We have to show enormous respect to the teams, because only by being very focused can we win this Champions League. When Rafa Yuste was questioned about the growing rumors of Fermín López possibly moving to Chelsea, especially after Barcelona slapped a €90 million price tag on him, the vice president kept his response brief. He simply stated that Fermín is a Barcelona player, under contract with the club, and that they are very happy with him. Source: Mundo Deportivo. Right now, it's still uncertain whether Fermín López will line up for Barcelona or Chelsea when the two clubs clash in the Champions League. Barcelona are doing everything possible to keep hold of the young midfielder, but his future is hanging in the balance. Chelsea have shown serious interest and pushed hard with an attractive proposal, including a guaranteed key role in their squad. According to Mundo Deportivo, sporting director Deco even sat down with Fermín and his representatives on Thursday to hear their stance on the matter. The Blues reportedly gave Fermín just 48 hours to decide before they formally opened talks with Barça, putting the pressure on both the player and the Catalan club as the transfer window nears its end. The Catalans then set a price tag of €70 million, which was then raised to €90 million as the club made a clear statement about their desire to keep Fermín, but we are yet to find out what the player's desire is. Barça have left the decision up to Fermín, and his choice will dictate what happens next. Meanwhile, Chelsea appear to have made an initial move, according to the latest reporting, with an initial offer of €50 million plus bonuses. And a new report from El Chiringuito, which lacks confirmation as of now, claims that Newcastle United are prepared to offer as much as €100 million and quadruple Fermín's salary to convince him to move to St. James' Park instead, adding yet another interesting wrinkle to this saga. Friday is expected to be a crucial day for the future of Fermín, as Chelsea want to get a deal done before Monday's deadline and desperately need the player's approval in order to start real negotiations. The plot thickens. The beginning of the Champions League 2025-26 league phase is drawing nearer and excitement is building for the return of Europe's premier competition. 36 teams will duke it out during the league phase to earn a coveted position in the knockout round of the Champions League, an arena in which the characteristic chaos of the competition reaches even dizzier heights. The new-look Champions League format was first employed last season and is almost entirely the same for the current campaign, but there is one potentially crucial difference once the knockout rounds arrive. This season's Champions League sees an alteration to the venue at which knockout ties are played. Last term, a random draw decided which club would host the second leg of quarter-final and semi-final ties in the competition. Playing at home in the second leg is viewed as a major benefit to participants, who have the opportunity to soak up the energy of their own fans as they seek progression. However, this season things have changed and the destination of the second leg is based on league phase performance. Clubs who finish in the top four will be guaranteed their quarter-final second leg on home soil, with those in the top two also certain of home advantage in their semi-final second leg, should they reach that stage of the competition, of course. But things are not quite that straightforward. The luxury of hosting the second leg can be won. For example, Paris Saint-Germain, who finished 15th in last season's league phase, beat table-toppers Liverpool in the last 16 and would have won the right to play their quarter-final and semi-final second legs at home had those events unfolded this season. UEFA's Champions League rulebook reads, seeded teams, i.e. teams ranked 1 to 4 after the league phase, play the return leg at home in the quarter-finals, and teams ranked 1 and 2 also play the return leg of the semi-finals at home. If a seeded team is beaten in any round, the team that eliminates them takes over their seeding position in the bracket path, i.e. the higher ranking for seeding purposes is not recalculated after each round. The league phase for the 2025-26 UEFA Champions League is all set, with PSG having a challenging draw. Last season, the capital club was able to overcome a slow start. However, this time around it would be ideal to get off on a good start. After Thursday's draw, PSG will face Bayern Munich and Barcelona from the top-seeded pot, while Tottenham, drawn from the third tier, sets up a quick rematch of their tight Super Cup meeting 2 weeks ago. The French side also landed two of the toughest opponents among the lower seeds in Newcastle and Athletic Bilbao. Their schedule is completed by Bayer Leverkusen, Atlanta, and Portuguese champion Sporting Lisbon in the 36-team league phase. PSG president talks about facing Barcelona. Once the draw was over, PSG club president Nasser Al-Khelaifi was asked about facing the Spanish side, who they came close to facing in last season's Champions League final as Barcelona fell to Inter Milan in the semi-finals. "This is the best club competition in the world," Al-Khelaifi told Canal Plus, hat-tip Canal supporters. "All the top clubs in Europe play in it. It's always tough, always demanding. But we'll take it game by game until the end. That's the match, against Barcelona, everyone is waiting for. It's a beautiful game between two great clubs. We have a lot of respect for Barcelona, which is a big club. But we are a big club too. What's the mindset as defending champions? Heading into this season of the Champions League, PSG enter unfamiliar territory. The Parisians are defending champions, so they'll be the side every club wants to knock off. Nonetheless, Al-Khelaifi noted the mindset he wants the squad to have in this competition. Last season is behind us now, Al-Khelaifi added. We're focused on this new season. Of course, it gives us confidence, but confidence without work means nothing. We need to keep working. We want everyone to approach it game by game, that's the most important thing. Yes, we won last season, but we've put that behind us and now our focus is on this season." An up-and-coming member of the defensive ranks at La Liga giants Barcelona has this week been dealt a considerable setback on the fitness front. This comes amid confirmation that Landry Farré is expected to miss around 2 months of action, owing to an ankle injury. The name of stopper Landry may well be a familiar one to close followers of Barcelona. The Spanish youth international, despite being just 18, is widely considered as a potential future star in the making behind the scenes in Catalonia's capital. Landry was one of a number of youth talents to have been called up to first-team training by Hansi Flick in preseason this summer. The youngster has since gone on to link back up with Barça Athletic, but is understood to have been hopeful of a potential senior return over the campaign ahead. As alluded to above, though, this week such hopes have been dealt a blow. So Cules, Barcelona are heading into one of the toughest Champions League campaigns in recent memory, with PSG and Chelsea waiting in the league phase. The big question remains, will Fermín López still be a Barcelona player when those games arrive, or will he be wearing Chelsea blue? And how much of a blow is Landry Faré's injury to our squad depth? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, smash that like button if you enjoyed the update, and don't forget to subscribe for more daily Barcelona news. Visca Barça!